Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix Show. My name is Chris Wong. This is episode 453 of the Ping Pong Flix Show, and it's been quite a whirlwind of the day. Yes, if you do notice, I'm going to be talking about that pretty soon. But let's first get into some few quick updates for the DC films. The first one is Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey has two new posters. I didn't get a chance to take a look at the Facebook Live Q&A. I think it was today, but because there was other things that was going on, that was kind of crazy. But Birds of Prey's got two new posters. Here you go. Very varied. They've went from artistic to loony to kind of just an actiony. Uh, Fun looking posters here. You do see some of the powers being thrown around here still in their first costumes, which I believe they'll probably evolve into better ones. Who knows at this point, but it does represent something there. Now, I've also hearing that when we saw people saw the opening scenes, including the hyenas, it's actually pretty gory. It's nothing to be kind of like, it's not for children, this movie. So swearing, gore, definitely rated R. So very interesting to see that. So if anything, if people still say, well, it's like Marvel kind, well, Marvel can't do rated R, like hard R stuff. I guess the thing that you could probably compare that to would be, I guess Deadpool would be probably the one you can compare Birds of Prey to if you want to compare it to Marvel. But Birds of Prey, it's going to be its own thing, and definitely looking forward to some type of trailer or a teaser. It's coming within, a couple months now, and it's nothing to be afraid of. I think within maybe a month before it's released, we'll probably see some kind of new final trailer of some sort, but be on the lookout for that. Matt Reeves post tweeted out today in the midst of some craziness. Oh, hi, Peter. Peter Saarsgard has been cast in his Matt Reeves The Batman movie with Robert Pattinson as the lead role for the Batman. So who is he going to be? Well, there's speculation that he's going to be some attorney, possibly a district attorney. Is he going to be, a Two-Face? There's a lot of speculation going around on what he could be. Possibly not anybody. And it could just be some random lawyer or something like that. But it's a star power, so you'd think he'd probably utilize in a certain sort of way that be more, prominent in the actual movie. But we'll see more about that later. Now, this may not have anything to do with the Snyder Cut. I'm not exactly sure. But Junkie XL put this out today. He tweeted this out. Hey guys, the first Junkie XL brass walkthrough is here. But when you listen to it, you just can't help but think that maybe it sounds a little Justice League. I don't know, but try listening to this.
Program your part with the solo horn, then try it with the section of 4, 6, or 12 players.
Just
All the differently sized sections and, of course, the solo instruments are recorded on their own.
sounds heroic.
Program.
I mean, it just it just sounds really heroic. It sounds like the Justice League. I don't know, but that could just be me. And that hopefully maybe Junkie is Tom is just leaking Justice League stuff here and there in between his walkthroughs. Just like the first one where we thought it just sounds so much like it could have come from the Snyder Cut. But who knows at this point, right? Until we actually hear the Snyder Cut. We won't actually know. But I thought you should hear that and maybe get an idea of maybe what would he be what kind of music would he give to the Justice League, right? So I thought I'd share with that. So next thing is, since we're talking about the Snyder Cut, since we're talking about Justice League, Ray Fisher put this out today. Fisher Fun Fact Friday. I do it again in a heartbeat. When Haroon214 posted these 4 pictures, says Ray Fisher risked his career for Zack. Never forget, release the Snyder Cut. And so loyalty, that is, Ray Fisher is just phenomenal in this. The biggest, the most loyal, I think, one of the most outspoken for the Snyder Cut movement, and the one who is continuously fighting for Zack Snyder, deleting everything in Twitter, deleting everything in Instagram, but leaving release the Snyder Cut. He is putting all his chips in for this, and I totally get it. I mean, I totally get it. He was the heart of the film. They ripped the heart of the film out of the movie, and he deserves, 100% deserves to be put back in this movie to get his film shown. Ray Fisher was Victor Stone, Cyborg, and he had a tremendous arc in this film that the world deserves to see. And we will continue to fight for Ray Fisher along with everyone else involved in Justice League. But it's a beautiful day. I mean, this just kind of started it off, right? I mean, it really did start off with Comic Movie Marks posting that Subway Snyder Cut Instagram post. But let's go back a little further. Ben Affleck, he tweeted this out. Today is Giving Tuesday on Tuesday, and I'm proud to support at Feeding America, an organization helping hungry families across the country. Join me in donating, feedamerica.org, donate, right? So that came out along with Comic Movie Mark's suggestion about, not suggestion, well, they showed that Subway actually said release the Snyder Cut. So in a way, RT Snyder Cut decided, hey, Subway, how many retweets for 10,000 sandwiches for hungry families during the holiday period? And one tweet with release the Snyder Cut. Let's see what they say. They actually came out. Right. They said, okay, well, 5,000 retweets in 5 hours. And this was crazy. Today was nuts. It was a Twitter event, like on the fly. And I shared with everybody. I try to rally people on YouTube. I try to rally people on Instagram. Of course, on Twitter, everybody was helping out. Every single person in the movement and outside the movement was trying to get people to retweet this. Of course, in amounts, in a very, very short amount of time, we got it to there. So you can see here that it says 8,000 retweets. So it took less than 5 hours to even get to that point. But with all that happening, and I kind of took pictures of here, right? So Subway, so you're fast. And since you did it in under 214 minutes, we are going to up the donation to 15,000 subs. And oh yeah, hashtag release the Snyder Cut. A 2.3 million or 4 million follower Subway. The sandwich, like Subway. Hashtag release the Snyder Cut. What world are we living in? Like that's fucking crazy. Subway. And I'm just like, I still can't believe what happened today. Like, I still can't believe what happened today. And they're so in the know. Look at that. So you're fast. That's what Bruce Wayne, not Bruce Willis, Bruce Wayne said to, the Flash. So you're fast. And since you did it under 214 minutes, is this planned? I don't think it's planned. but they very much know what the heck is going on, right? And they upped the donation, incredible, from 10,000 to 15,000 subs. Wow. Incredible stuff, Subway. Thank you so much for feeding the hungry this holiday season. What a great thing you did. And it's an incredible thing what everyone did in retweeting it just to get their attention, just to get it up. And in such a such a fast way, and bringing out, it's almost like uniting the sandwich league, right? Or uniting all these different fast food chains to talk about this Snyder Cut. And Schlotzsky's, another sandwich place. I'm with Subway on this one. Hashtag release the Snyder Cut. Penn Station subs, count us in. Hashtag release the Snyder Cut. Mole's Southwest Grill, we stand in solidarity with Subway. Hashtag release the Snyder Cut. It's Comic Movie Marks. It's all about Comic Movie Marks. So, thank you. McAlister's Deli, sandwiches unite. Hashtag release the Snyder Cut. What world are we living in? This is crazy. This is insane. I cannot believe this. It's so insane that we have these fast food chains hashtag release the Snyder Cut. And I'm only showing you snippets of it. They were replying to other people. They were retweeting other people. They were liking other comments and stuff. They were going hashtag release the Snyder Cut. Subway was doing it the most. It was just the oddest, most incredible things that has happened in the Snyder Cut movement. It is crazy. I mean, it puts us in such a, it also puts us in such a good light too, in the positive light, right? And Zack Snyder has said before, powerful art can heal, bring awareness, and create change. And I think lots of powerful art, it's actually happening before our eyes, right? Where other people, there are still a lot of Snyder Cut haters and deniers and stuff like that. But a lot of people are jumping on board saying, wow, this is a good thing. Not only did we, put a lot of donations and got a lot of charity for the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention, over $100,000 worth, we're now feeding America. Like, it's crazy that it's a beautiful thing. It's awesome. And I'm just blown away by this whole thing, to the point that, Zack Snyder came out. Zack Snyder had came out and says, thank you for your generous support, helping feed hungry families across the country at Subway at Ben Affleck. It's beautiful. It's amazing. I have almost no words. I was speechless. It was exciting to see the love. Everyone is seeing the love for this. We're doing an incredible thing. Subway even replied back, there's nothing more important than helping those in need, but release the Snyder Cut movement might be a close second. Incredible. Just amazing. I am floored by this. At Feeding America also, I don't know where that tweet is, but at Feeding America also replied back and says, thank you for this. Thank you for supporting it. This has gone past anything than, release the Snyder Cut. Just that hashtag has become exactly that. It has become more than the movie. It has become a symbol of of creative artistic integrities. It has become a symbol for good, and it's just, I cannot fathom. I mean, what world are we living in? It just, and I keep repeating that, but it really is. I just cannot believe that this was happening. I mean, I love it. I absolutely love it. That we're creating change right before our eyes in the world, right? And people from all over who hasn't really, really thought about Snyder Cut has started to do the hashtag as well. They're starting to jump on board. They're starting to be part of it. We got people going to Subway today to thank them. Newsweek. I mean, Newsweek going into tinfoil territory with that Chris Terrio thing. People putting a lot of great memes today, by the way. I want to say, like, this one, this is pretty awesome. Like, what's the S stand for? It's not an S. On my world, it means Subway. I mean, what is the great marketing? Like, is this some kind of viral marketing that's happening here that we kind of instigated and created? What? I'm just floored. And they keep doing it. I mean, Subways keep hashtag release Snyder Cut, hashtag release the Snyder Cut. Awesome support over at Brasilia Comic Con. Schlotzsky's again, today's MVP, hashtag release the Snyder Cut. This is a great picture Alessandro made. That's just awesome to see all of them. Great memes from Megan. I mean, I'm probably gonna use one of these memes for the thumbnail, but it's such a beautiful thing, and I cannot stress this enough. But what we've done here, what Subway, what Zach, what Ben Affleck doing the whole Feeding America, it all came together. And it was incredible. I'm just almost very speechless to that point. And I still can't believe today actually happened. I still believe today actually happened. We're winning. I mean, we are definitely getting the word out. The mainstream, doing great things, and just building such a momentous change to the world that for people who just can't fathom that, past the fact that, yes, a movie exists and this is what happened, but with us together, all of us together, uniting under a hashtag release the Snyder Cut, we're bringing awareness to different things and creating change, exactly like what Zack Snyder said. Powerful art, his art will heal any negativity, right? Eventually, almost 100%. It's bringing awareness to all these different, to the AFSP, to Feeding America, and it's creating change. We're doing things with it, including bringing the movie out, right? Including getting that out, but all this other stuff, and it's so awesome. It's so freaking awesome. And I could not help but just smile all day for this. I could not help but feel so damn good about this. And I know a lot of you feel good about this as well. And it's kind of weird how Ray Flores put this out. But a lot of the stuff from the movies that he makes, it's so almost meta. In terms of how Man of Steel, Batman, how Superman was in BVS. This quote right here for Bruce Wayne: "Men are still good. We fight, we kill, we betray one another, but we can rebuild. We can do better. We will. We have to." Exactly. It's happening before our eyes. That's amazing. That's amazing. But it's incredible stuff. And I did I did a live chat with Dave the Film Junkie. He did it for a charity where anybody who donated during the live chat, he's going to donate that, round that up, and to the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention, to charity. So that's cool. That's awesome. But a lot of things that were said there, including like Midside came on and he talked about how the manipulation and stuff like that, and a lot of things was really like, it's tinfoil stuff, but I was ready to remove the hat a long time ago, and I really am. But it makes you think, wow, this is amazing what's happening right now. Like, from what he believed, what they believed, that Zack Snyder is always 3 steps ahead. He foresaw a lot of this. He's almost prophetic, and we know we do that whole Jesus Christ thing and things like that, and he's like the Messiah and stuff like that. But I mean, like, look at what's happening now. It's almost like it's coming true. And I would say that this saying, that's why I put this here, is not only prophetic, but maybe it's all according to plan, right? And I don't know. That's the tinfoil part. But if anything, it is prophetic. This saying here was said to Fiona back in May of 2017, before he, officially left Justice League. Just fight the good fight against the hate, and I will be back with JL. Justice League. Thank you for your support. And yes, this is implying the theatrical release November, which he never got to be appeared for. But like we said in that live chat with Dave Film Junkie, Stephen Colbert, Scott from Squadcast, and Comic Movie Marks and Midside, and myself, where they talked about how this whole thing it's turning around, right? It's completely going towards something like, it's almost as if he kind of knew things were happening in the background, knew things were happening behind the scenes when Jeff Johns was aboard, and having all these different shots, almost like little pieces of the puzzle, like getting ready, preparing himself for this day, not this day, but like this, these few weeks. Like this, and like Fiona said, he never stopped negotiating. He never stopped fighting. He was continuously trying to fight for his cut. And just looking at this is going to start to come true. And I believe it will. I believe it will come true, which is just amazing. Just amazing to see that his powerful art is definitely healing the fandom. It's bringing awareness to different causes, and it's ultimately creating change. So yeah, release the Snyder Cut.